The York store is my local store, which is why we usually end up filming there. It's on the smaller side, which means when we're filming we have to move things around. These chunky lads are the Wharfedale Lintons, and instead of moving them out of the way, we thought we'd give them their own special video. I've always had a soft spot for Wharfedale. The first speakers I ever bought were the Wharfedale Diamond 8s for my surround sound setup, but if you're of a certain age, you might remember that non-magnetically shielded speakers used to warp the sides of a CRT TV's picture. Those were the days. The Lintons have a rich heritage that goes all the way back to 1965, and this latest incarnation takes those classic proportions and finish, but makes the most of recent speaker technology to create a vintage speaker, but with modern day appeal. The Linton's tall and wide stance is a real callback to how speakers looked in the 60s and 70s, with cabinets that are great for exciting bass, but the up-to-date engineering keeps those mid-range and high frequencies nicely in balance. Along with this vintage style, the Lintons are available in a choice of real wood veneers. Did you know that the natural wood version doesn't just look good, but it actually helps improve the sound, because the veneer tightens around the cabinet as the glue dries, helping it improve the cabinet's rigidity. Yeah. For all you true hi-fi nerds out there who are looking to build an entirely retro system with valves and vinyl, the Lintons are a perfect match. Not only do they look the part, but their high sensitivity also means that they don't need to be driven by a particularly powerful amp to achieve decent volume levels. And this is perfect for pairing with low power valve amps. My favorite little difference with the Lintons is that there are three drive units on this one. This makes them a three-way speaker, obviously, with the middle driver dedicated to purely mid-range frequencies. And along with those woven Kevlar cones, that dedicated driver has a noticeable effect on vocals especially, giving you better clarity, better separation from the rest of the mix. It also improves the other mid-range focused instruments like pianos and guitars too. These speakers are pretty much too big for any shelf, and they're not quite tall enough to stand them on the floor independently, but luckily enough, Wharfedale have made a matching set of speaker stands, and they do a really good job of standing. These sturdy quad-legged stands perfectly match the speakers and even come in matching veneers, but wait, they even have one more secret function. Not got enough storage space for all of those car boot vinyls you've been collecting over the years? Well, these stands can also be used for record storage. Pretty cool. All jokes aside, these classic speakers are just fantastic, and they're perfect for either a stereo setup or some kind of ungodly 5.1 system. No. But don't just take my word for it. Why not pop down to your local Rich Sound store today and have yourself a demo? If you need to know where your local store is, click the link, but hang on, this just in. Subscribe buttons all over YouTube are becoming self-aware and attacking unsuspecting viewers. Please, if you see a subscribe button, hit it as hard as you can.